said Smorgamort. Just kidding.
That's not dash of hash.
They freaking be pulling this stuff pretty fast, dude.
So here's the craziest part, though. I pulled off a sticky seal. There wasn't a seal that was on there where the side is just laminated, very sticky.
Yeah.
So that was the first seal I took off. And the second seal that's on there is just as a little sticky. And that's just, yeah.
Like you could just.
Yeah,
So this is their second.
You guys like a beer?
Dude, I would love
Yeah,
that.
let's
actually.
fucking go, dude.
Can I try that IPA?
So yeah, just wanted to disclaim that because I know, that adhesive that could stick to the outside of the flower. You know what I mean? Not having anything kind of rupture it in terms of
Apricot it is, baby.
surface contact. Amber ale.
No, I think that's pretty solid. Not gonna lie.
That is.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I was pulling it apart,
dude.
when I was pulling it apart, little webby,
Plus, I said, like, for this market too, I feel like.
and the terp
Final
was pretty
test?
high. Limonene, like 90.
In May, like you're getting something that like literally got tested. this month.
0.95%, and the modified grapes is 1.101 limonene as well.
Is it for real?
Yeah, 1.01. Yeah. So that's why I got it, because it was just testing higher in the terps. I wasn't really too interested in the, not really shopping for THC.
All that stuff's inflated. You see, like the
so
disclaimer or
inflated.
whatever come out that like everything's high, like everything's like an average of 16% higher than it really truly is. I was like,
710. Yeah, when they
Yeah.
710 came out with like 6 tests from like 8 different test labs, and then ranged from 14% to 24%. Which is why I'm happy California went through that whole sweep of testing labs. You know what I mean? SC labs, right? I think it's
obviously
I
the
think-
most notorious for sure. They're the ones that do all that
Labs. I'm not sure.
testing.
Right.
So they sent a sweep of all the labs to make sure that they were like up to code or some shit.
So that they're
Well,
the
not
same.
even, yeah, that, and also took out a bunch of them that were not up to standards too, and to make it not even. I think it was more so on to make sure that they provide better traceability with testing, to facilities, because the more testing facilities have, the harder it is to compare, but when you have less, it's easier to compare, because you're like, oh, there's only 8 of us, not 24 of us. So now we don't know, who's right or wrong, But now that we know there's 8, we can now test 2 at a time and test it, variables or factors. I don't know what the fuck, how they test shit,
Yeah.
But, yeah, apparently they went through a sweep of testing labs out there.
That's pretty wild.
Look that up, actually.
If you guys were going to look for stuff, like what stands out? Like, are you looking like, because I'm going to a whole new market, never been to any of these dispensaries. So like when I go in there, if you were to go in there, are you like, what's fresh? What has this terp? Right? Like what are you looking for first?
Man, I guess for me it's like familiarity. Finding out like what strains and profiles best fit my needs and suit my needs. And that would be first going off like, okay, what am I specifically shopping for? And, am I gonna use this for pain relief? Is this something that, and that's me personally, that's my intention. So when I went and bought this specific strain from a dispensary, I was like, I need something that's gonna kind of ease my body in this moment for the next couple weeks, for the next week or two. So what's something that's gonna give me uplifted, but also, pain management, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, what tests high in the terpenes, you know what I mean? So like I really like the terps that are high in limonene and beta caryophyllene. Those are really good for my body, and that's what I kind of look for first and foremost. You know what I mean? There's a couple other things, but first would be like, what am I going for, and what's the situation that's gonna help me. Sometimes I get a sativa because I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go on a vacation. I'm trying to stay awake all day and all night, no sleep, because I want to enjoy every part of the vacation.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Shopping right, yeah.
What about you? Yeah, when you go shopping?
I would say I think that a big part would be, like you said, judging the situation of what product, whether it was like a flower or a vape.
Right.
Then from there, looking at like the actual strains,
Right.
and seeing what kind of sounds better for that moment.
Yeah.
But I definitely always want to get, especially if I'm going somewhere new, I always want to talk to the bud tender. I honestly don't want a short trip. Like if I'm going somewhere new, I want to go and like I want to talk to the bud tender. Because
Right.
like Seb said, like in my brain, similar, like I'm like, okay, I'm there for pain management, like this stuff would be better. But if the bud tender's like, oh hey, we've had that on shelf for 8 months, that's not the best, right? Like they have the up-to-date information. So getting that from them is, I think,
Valuable.
the most valuable, because I would rather take something I might not necessarily want that's fresh over like a strain I know I'm gonna love that's gonna be like mids,
Yeah.
or like worse.
It's
than
just
that,
famous,
right?
and you're like, oh, I'm getting it because I know what it is, but it may not be the best on the shelf because what's best here is actually this because it's fresher or what may have you. But it's like, also you don't know. So like those bud tenders are like the best access, you know, besides like I guess a Reddit or something like for local stuff.
Yeah.
Those bud tenders have the best access of
Right.
When you're
knowledge.
going to the stores, yeah, because they work there. They're
Yeah.
there all day. They know.
And most
especially-
likely they're stoners.
Yeah, most importantly too is like the passionate ones too. Like they're like, oh yo, like this strain's crazy.
Oh,
Like what I like to
no
look for
doubt.
is like I do ask like I'm like what's the freshest shit, and also what's the terpiest shit you have, and then after that that's one like JJ said, like I look for something, or what you were saying, I look for something that is like, oh, I wanted to try that strain, you know, it's like I've always wanted to try this one, or you know, just something that catches my eye. That's why I do love the pre-roll game, because then you can pay a little bit for like tasters of these strains, especially if it's like pretty good ones.
Yes.
You know, like when I went to Vegas, I got the GLP, right? GLP Organics. GLP or GDP?
Green Life Productions.
Green Life Productions,
Yes.
there you go.
GLP. Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. Ooh, got like 3
Solid.
or 4 of their pre-rolls, and you know, like they like obviously pre-rolls are gonna be a little different than like actually trying like the flower by itself, but it was nice getting to try like 3 or 4 strains from them, dude. And it was like that way, and then you take like a bigger portion of what like, you know, what you love, or just something that you know pick out.
Yeah, and also like I would say you brought up like pre-rolls, like there's nothing better. I guess I shouldn't say nothing better, but like it's very hard to beat that convenience, especially if you're on vacation.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be looking on the vacation aspect, and so me taking more time to do that myself, like I love to roll, but I also want to go enjoy the event, so that's not gonna maybe be the occasion all the time.
Yeah, dude.
And they are like a rec market, so I mean I haven't looked. I saw some. I was trying to find it. I want to say they were sprayed pre-rolls.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how it was
They do that.
advertised. But I don't know like if that's like sprayed papers that are wrapped, if it's like bud
A lot of it's
that's sprayed,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
wrapped. Like I'm not too sure there, but that's definitely one thing I would look out for on that sense. But good pre-rolls are out there, and like that's just like asking your
dude,
bud
there's
tender.
some
You know what I
good
mean?
pre-rolls out there.
Like don't get me
especially
wrong, they get a lot of hate,
concentrated
and like
ones.
they should because of how bad they are over good. I would say that's like as far as like
the
them being
quality
out
control
there.
is really wide.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I mean, come on, like people out there rolling hash holes and crazy doinks coming in like wood tips, glass tips, like all the above. That pre rolls definitely have to keep an eye on, and that's something like hard to beat. Like a little taster, a little. Hey, am I gonna
The
like
real
this?
dude?
And then you can go back and buy your half, your zig,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because, you know, that's the perfect way to put it. A little taster, not only in the quantity, because it's, you know, a smaller amount, but a little taster because a J, it really is the best way to taste.
I love that.
Like,
That's the way I taste.
get that flavor.
Grower's tip.
Worst.
Straight from the grows too.
So you're going to St. Louis, man.
Yes,
You
going
excited
to
for that?
St. Louis, very excited.
So it's rec
Very
market.
excited. Yes, they are
That's crazy.
recreational, and so
They got farms there, huh?
Yeah.
Is this Missouri?
Are you gonna get
Yes.
some concentrate? Or are you gonna? Nah.
probably. If I did, I would have to.
So they're pretty.
I would probably have to roll it because I'm not taking a device,
Got you. Yeah.
so
Hell
I won't
yeah.
have anything.
Hash holes. Let's go.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't be able to do anything really, but like a hash hole.
Yeah, I feel you.
So maybe like we'll see like different prices and stuff, you know.
Dude, the
but-
infused joints, man. Like every
Yeah,
time
they
that
get
I've
you
gone out of
fucked.
state, most of the time, like, and I get an infused pre-roll, like it fucking knocks
Yeah.
my fucking shot.
Right on the floor, bro.
Yeah, like it's fucking, it's crazy. Especially like when I went to Cali, dude. Ooh, I got some crazy ass one. It was like
Diamond infused, fucking.
It was just, I think, well, it was solventless, so it was.
Yeah.
That's like I got it for that, and then I forgot what the strains were. I think it was like Ghost, Alien OG or something like that. Time
Ghost,
something else.
Alien OG.
I'm gonna have to check it out, but dude, that shit got me fucking zooted.
Yeah.
Zooted.
Zooted. Dang. That's crazy. I'm just reading right here that
because I know going to St. Louis, a big thing that I'm gonna go to is Viola. That's like a dispensary
going
that I
there for
had,
sure.
I had circled on the map because I know that they're gonna have great quality there, and
How old is their market?
bro, I think it's only 2 years old.
oh yeah,
They got state
crazy.
launched legal marijuana sales to adults 21 and older in February of last year.
Right.
What?
Month of
Okay.
December, during which consumers bought 106 million
They had a medical.
regulated cannabis products. So,
When did they start their medical program?
well, that's a good question.
But I like pulling up Viola, looking at like their pre rolls. Like they have
Yeah.
Florida Kush times fruit gushers with live resin in it. You know,
Florida
like they
Cushion
have
fruit gushers. What?
Yeah, they have very, and this is Viola, and I mean, as far as the couple that I've looked through, as far as dispensaries, like I would pick their quality. I feel like they're carrying like more of the top brands and new stuff. Like they have Baby Yoda strain. Like, I've never tried that, but like that was a huge wave like a couple months ago in Cali.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
What for real?
Because that's like a spin-off of like the RO like 93, like Rainbow Belts, like so it was just like I don't want to just say the new candy because that's not necessarily right. I'm not putting it out there. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's but I know that it was
But
doing
it's-
some
it's-
really
yeah,
good
it's
stuff.
got
Tons
some
of banana strains, banana
banana
sangria,
that
banana
sounds
splits,
crazy.
Black Hole Sun.
What's the price looking like?
$40 an eighth for all the 40 or 45 an eighth for what I've named, and that's their top.
Yeah.
Their top stuff. So I mean, like, you can go down like 35 an eighth for Kemi Jones, like 90 for a half. Cherry LOG. The Donnie Burger, $30 for
What? That sounds
your eighth. So yeah, I mean, like, you know, like they'll definitely have the price points kind of everywhere that they need to.
Yep.
But I'm going to find the really good stuff. So price point, I think, does help. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like we talked about looking, you could go there looking for terps, looking for certain strains. Like I think price point's another thing. Like if you're listening, you shouldn't limit that $5 and staying to like maybe the mid tier. Like that $5 you could spend to get
Yeah.
the same amount. Like it does suck, but that could
But
be
just that
3
much of a
times
better
the quality.
experience.
Like it could be like that much better, and so that's where I'm definitely gonna be.
And just looking up, I just looked up. It says that they have like a sales tax of like 4%.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty low, dude.
No way.
$2.50.
That's crazy, dude.
And that's what it
actually
says.
pretty wild.
That's what I read. So we'll, you'll have to let us know.
Did you see it? Did you see anything about taxes there? Like how much it?
No, I haven't seen anything.
'Cause that's
I mean, I'll
what
let
it's
you know.
like,
I'll go there.
that's-
I'm going there as a
'cause it
veteran, so usually I get
Almost
pretty
free.
good discounts. Okay.
Don't go that far.
But like,
You deserve it though.
definitely,
Yeah.
especially like getting outside of the Utah market, I feel like the deals are just crazy. I remember the last time I was in Colorado and it was like I checked out like we went and got whatever we needed, and they were throwing in like free pre-rolls and like a free eighth and everything just with our purchase because we got like $300-400 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
But they threw in like what felt like here would be like $100 worth of product for free, you know.
Wow.
And so that's why I'm definitely excited to go see that side again. See that
Hell
side
yeah.
because it's been a while since I've been to a rec market.
Right.
And got to like kind of dive in and see what it's about.
For sure.
Yeah,
Dude,
tell
I'm
him,
excited.
dude. Tell him about UCC. Tell him the
Dude, no, I
details
will,
on the
bro.
game.
Yeah,
Where you
I'll
take your
wear the
shirt.
shirt. I'll
Take
wear
your
the
shirt.
shirt.
I did it when I went to
Yeah,
Colorado.
I'm gonna wear that shirt in there.
He was like,
they already know what
no
it's
way.
gonna be.
You know, he definitely made an impact, but I don't
Yeah.
know if you followed. But
Yeah.
Because I think that's
Shout
part
out.
of like getting the answers to the questions you have, right? You go in there, you're wanting a product. If I'm already showing that I'm supporting cannabis, right, and everything like that, I feel like it just opens possibly the bud tender up more rather than just like me wanting to dip, you
Yeah.
know? So,
Dude, yeah, wear your shirt to the
Yeah, dude.
disposal. Like,
Have to.
because that will definitely like pique their interest. Like, I was at Baskin Robbins yesterday, and like some kid working there was like, "Yo, I love your shirt," and I was wearing the shirt, the Utah Cannabis Club shirt, and I was like, "Hell yeah, it's a podcast I'm in, dude. Check it out."
Let's
And
go.
You probably look like 18, 19.
yeah.
Hey, look at that.
There
That
it
one,
is.
that one.
repping.
Exactly.
Let's fucking go.
And he was like, dude, I'm going to check it out. She's like, I'm going to listen to you on my drive home. And I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks for the fucking Reese's.
I'll
ice cream.
definitely wear it through for sure.
Dude.
Bailey still has a sticker that I like held on to.
Hell yeah.
Of ours.
Give
Like
one
we got,
sticker out
we got
over
our
there.
stickers, right? We got our
Yeah.
stickers or whatever, and I gave Bailey one, and she just hadn't used it.
That's crazy.
And like we already did like the 420 event and everything, and so I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just put it. So I put it in my fanny pack, so it's one of those like on reserve. I got
For the right person.
It's on reserve for the
The
right
right
person.
person.
Teeth burn.
Find
He's
me.
like, oh.
Sees burner.
Look at my slap, dude. Yo, brother, check out my slaps. No, but our stickers are really sick, so I'd
They
be
are, man. Shout out
stoked to
JJ.
give it to anyone, to
Yeah.
say the least.
Let's go.
He's
Missouri
already
market,
ripping
man.
that design.
I would think they'd be like super conservative, man. You know, not do, but you know, it's awesome that they were like, nah, fuck that.
No, very true.
Shout out Missouri.
And, yeah, and it seemed like I don't know. I didn't look into like the actual market, but I mean, just Googling like St. Louis dispensary, like 10 different options came up within like a close drive. So it's like I feel like they have pretty
It's
good.
saturated.
Yeah, I feel like they have a really good market. It seems like not something that's like flushing everything out, right? Where like price points are what you see in maybe Colorado and stuff like so cheap, right? But they're not as small as they are here in Utah. Like in Utah, like it's very small as far as like how many people can grow, how many people can sell, and like over there it seems a lot bigger. And so I like the big market, baby.
Less limited on the licenses.
Because we will look through it all to find the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Like we will definitely.
It's also not hard to find it too.
Yes.
Like when you're looking, like you said, looking through what your options are before you're getting there helps out a ton. I mean, I always do that. Join Reddit communities over there.
Yeah.
100. Those Reddit communities are helpful, man.
Dude, super helpful.
Huge. And then I would also say like the places that you're looking, you could probably find them also like on Instagram, like their
Oh, hell
own
yeah.
social media. And so like looking at like I was talking about Viola, like looking at them, like they already have what seemed like a staple strain called their Iverson or White Iverson. And so I mean like I'd love to go try that, you know what I mean? And like that's just something I found through their Instagram.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So just that little extra step, you know, of looking and honing in to find the fire.
Yes, the fire.
Look for the light.
We'll have to see how that's, what is it? Southeast flower flows? You know what I mean? I haven't really heard about blood flower in the
even know where
Southeast.
Missouri is on the map, dog.
Southeast?
Midwest.
Somewhere.
Mid,
yeah,
South,
like,
what?
it's like the East Midwest.
All I know is that fucking big ass arch looking thing.
Oh yeah, the
That's all I know.
Yeah, go smoke a joint under that shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's like the
What's that?
Midwest. It's the
Right
Midwest.
by Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Wait, zoom out, zoom out.
Shit.
That's like.
The fuck?
Oh, all right. Damn, nobody knows where the fuck that is.
It's
Yeah.
part of Mimel, dude.
Mimel?
Yeah.
What the
You
fuck
never
is
learned
that?
about Mimel? Hey, you got that map? Hey, pull the map. Go right to
What is my
Oh,
one
it's like
section?
Montana.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the person with the butt of Louisiana.
Oh,
at the bottom,
dude, yeah, the
like
dude.
Mimel, yeah.
Mimel, his name's Mimel.
dude
I've
is a
never even
Mimel,
heard about that.
Why didn't you just tell me that, dog? I'm just kidding. I would have known exactly where it is. All you had to say was Mimel.
It's the ass of Mimel, bro. Like, oh, okay.
Mimel's ass, dude. I forgot about that. Holy shit. That's wild.
Tapping you in.
Bro.
Part of having a kid.
Memories.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, it's different now, dude.
Yeah, no, like my
everyone's
freaking-
learning differently now.
Like, yeah.
What's
little
a
kids. They said, what's a Mimel?
Yeah, me and Seb didn't learn that shit.
What's fun?
It's like,
It's like
So if you were to look at a map, right?
A section of states.
no, you know what? I'll look at
You
it.
highlighted it, so it's like straight down on a map, and it's like 5 different states.
You know how Eurasia is like
the bottom
Russia,
is
Europe, and
Louisiana,
Asia?
so
Like,
it's-
this is like Mimel, and it's like a part of America.
I'm dead.
It's Minnesota at the top,
So,
Iowa.
Iowa. And then
So yeah, like that.
Is that
blue
the
one,
acronym?
That blue one, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Mimel.
But it
Minnesota,
looks like a
Iowa,
dude.
His
Missouri,
name is Mimel.
Alabama, or what's that one? What's
That's-
the orange one?
The orange one?
It
That is
looks like a
Alabama.
dude, does it, Seb?
I'm pretty sure that's Alabama.
No, I thought
It looks like Seb doesn't see a dude. Let me see it.
I don't know. It looks like
the bottom's the dude.
this one.
Bottom
oh,
Louisiana.
Gotcha.
But that's like mine was like one of those.
Just
like,
type in
you gotta
Mimel,
remember. You gotta remember all those
Oh, that's
states.
it.
You better remember all those states, and
Just
you better.
type it in.
You better write them all down perfect
Those
order.
sections
Mimel.
are out for you, dog.
Mimel U.S. map.
It's like a.
Yeah, look.
It's like a,
Look,
How
there
to
you
find
go.
Kentucky on a map.
I'm dead. No, ours was that.
Is my
Damn, that is dick. Oh no, that's the frying pan.
What the hell?
That's the frying pan.
That's
I see
what's
it.
him with the frying pan.
Yeah.
Damn, I got
Louisiana's the
Damn,
frying
bro.
pan.
whipping up
Yeah.
that chicken, that southern chicken?
That's the only thing I remember is Louisiana's the frying pan. I totally forgot about mine until I saw the frying
Yeah.
pan, and it went ding.
Yeah, ain't no way I could run you through
Someone-
all the states and like all
someone-
those songs. There was like a whole song for it, bro.
Yeah, there's
There
a
was,
song
like,
for Africa too, dude.
Yeah, there's like for all 50 states. I like it.
Yeah.
You're a legit character.
Wacko! Yeah, Wacko.
Alabama.
Warner
Let's go.
Brothers, dog. Got Warner Brothers.
Oh shit.
What's
Hey,
that?
You what? You never watched the?
Damn, we went off the rails.
Yeah, you.
Alright then.
Yeah.
In the category of
Okay,
the
don't play too much of this because it'll get us. You gotta,
Oh, that's right.
yeah. You can only play a couple seconds.
Oh wait, is this the one?
Okay, stop it.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's
drown it
that's
out.
what I would remembered it from. Warner Bros.
Warner Bros.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full circle. Yakkos.
crazy
Yeah.
man. They should do a cannabis one for like the world, you know, where it's like legal.
Where
Like,
did
be
this come
sick.
from?
That would
You
be
get
way
this?
too
Yeah.
cartoon.
They
Published.
have to update the
Imagine we
fucking song every
raise the
fucking
fund
month
to
at this
do
point.
that. A fund to make a Looney Tune style film
Like a cartoon.
of cannabis.
Like
Cannabis.
children's like lullaby. What states are legal?
States are legal.
Utah, Texas.
No, I honestly think like, I know Seth brought it up and everything with like superheroes.
Seppaman.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Seppaman, dude.
Seppaman.
Having like
Can a
weed and-
woman, can a man, can a hero? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You start diving into like strains and stuff, and it's like you easily come up.
Remember
with
when you,
Kill the heroes.
bro? Remember when you AI'd those pictures of different strains
Yeah.
of superheroes?
The
That
purple
was
haze
sick.
was crazy.
It
Yeah,
was tight.
Yep.
you can make full-on comic books about that shit.
No, seriously, the UCC is definitely gonna come out with something like that, so it's gonna be sick.
Comic book strips. that'd be sick.
Yeah, what? Utah Cannabis Club.
Ooh, in the Daily Herald.
Dang.
UCC.
And the goal of the heroes is to rescue those in need of cannabis. We'll be like, yeah, we'll fly to your house and just drop off flour.
The main character's like a home grower.
It's like, damn,
You know what I mean? He's just like a patient trying to do it for himself.
it's like, damn, I don't know how to swallow this
Allegedly.
story. Oh, how I roll. Don't worry. Can heroes are here. Teach you how to roll. You know what I'm saying? God, I just ran out of weed again. Fear not. Here's more.
Hurry up, guy! Here's.
Hurry up, man.
It's like, shit, I'm out of money. I need to call the front man.
You know, the villain's like the dealer down the road. He has his dun, dun, dun. You're like, not this guy.
His fucking emblem is the neighborhood watch.
That's literally what the dealer.
Yeah.
The neighborhood watching.
That'd be sick, bro.
That would be super
Shout out
cool.
to the trappers. We love y'all.
No, and what you said in the chat, there was something you said that was like, it was a homeboy's like portrait. Like it was a pack, like Mylar.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said to you, and then you said to me. It was himself.
Dude,
And it's like, you
I
get
got
a
a big
pack,
double cup.
and it's your trap, it's your dealer, man.
Dude, that was
Get it, smack it back in the face with it. And you better just say, I'm gonna get this shit for free if I'm looking at your ass while I'm rolling this
Just
up.
in case you guys
You
didn't
tell
hear
me,
that, there's
I
like
gotta
an
look at
Instagram
you while
video
I'm
of some
Bro, I
fucking
poured that shit.
While I'm pouring this out, I gotta look at your face. It's like,
in his bag.
I'm
And his bag is a fucking
literally in his bag.
a bag of him. Just like literally his body shape is the bag.
My dude's in his bag for real.
Yo.
and that's
Hey,
dude, that's just
marketing.
wild, bro.
This is another topic.
Because I'm gonna kind of take it a different way because I found something today. So it's talking about like bags. I found a Backpack Boys box today, doing like a workout. Me and the fam went to do a workout, and there was like this box that it was Backpack Boys disposable vape,
What?
just like chilling. Like it was empty,
Oh.
but it was just like
It
one of
was a
those like
box.
it's one of those like dude like.
at the gym.
Like at a park, bro. We just went to like a park to do the Murph workout and saw like this packaging of like a disposable vape, and it's one of those like, we have a legal market here, and I'm still seeing like the street side, the traditional market over our own.
For sure.
Still.
It's that middle-aged pop that's down the road. It's that middle-aged pop down the road.
Bro, because nobody wants to put in the work to get a card. Honestly, that's what it is. If they realized how easy it was, you know, then they would do it. But like a lot of them are just like, oh, I don't want to have to talk to a doctor, tell them I smoke weed. You know, I think I'd rather just get it from the homie, which is what I've been doing for, you know, years and years and years. It's what I'm used to.
I do think it's
That's
a
the
lot
biggest
harder to hate on. I guess it's harder to hate on like an actual like dealer, like an actual plug, than it would be to hate on a market or I guess something as a big whole. So it's like people have a lot of problems with the medical market, but not their dealer. You know what I mean? And it's just.
I think the main market gets
Why
in the
is
medical
that?
market is because they want to get a card for a job or something, and they still want to be able to smoke weed. So they're like, oh, I still want to have my job that's drug tests, but I want to smoke weed, so now I'm going to get a card and do all that because I do care about cannabis that much. But but I'd say most people that use cannabis, even, you know, like more than average, still are like, I don't want to fucking get a card. Like, I've been getting weed for years. Why change it up?
You know,
And so,
most of them just get a card and then go back. They
Yeah.
don't even shop. They just get a card for protection. Like they
Not a bad
really,
idea.
yeah. A lot of them really don't. Like if you look at, if you
That's
go read the
pretty
threads,
crazy.
if you go read the forums, they're like, I don't smoke any of that shit. I can drive over state lines. My plug, you know, I can order this online. And you're like, damn, that's crazy. Like that's like walking into your homie's like backyard and like trusting the meat that he just, you know what I'm saying? And it's a different story. It's up to who you want to trust.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. The comparison
I'm gonna be honest,
these
bro.
motherfuckers. Hold on. The comparison is it's like going to a grocery store. Hold on. If you go into a grocery store, you're not just gonna try to like randomly shop. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is it's like a meat shop. You know what I'm saying? He's like, steal the meat. All right, I get it. Kid.
Yeah, explain yourself.
But it's like a grocery store. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like. It's kind of like you're not gonna just randomly go to your homie and start getting stuff that you don't know where they're getting it from. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people have an expectation for dispensaries, because it's like, oh, you're the government. There should be legitimacy behind this test, and there should be, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like
that's the biggest thing for vapes. You know, when people are like, I'm not gonna do vapes anymore off the street, but if it's from a pharmacy, they're like, give me that shit. I'm gonna get it.
No, but like, dude, like what you're saying holds a lot of truth though, and it's what like I started with is just like, hey, you're not gonna badmouth your plug over like a market.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You know what I mean? Like if your homie shorts you a little bit, like you're more likely to go your own way. Your homie maybe upcharges $5 more for gas. Like you're like, hey, here's 10, thank you.
Yeah.
Like I just think like that's a lot more of the style than the market, and it's just like it's easy to have a problem with a market. You know what I mean? Like why are they testing everything? Why is it taking so long to get to the shelves to buy? Why isn't there more solventless products? Why isn't things cultivated this way? Why aren't these genetics here? Like there's a lot to nitpick on a small market, and that's what Utah is. It's just a smaller market, and so very easy to find some flaws. But the homie, the middle-aged dad down the street that's been dealing to you for 5 years, hang out bomb with him, you know?
Right.
And I think that's just, you'll stay kind of in your lane.
And that's just the nature.
Zone.
Yeah, that's just the nature of the game. You know what I'm saying? You got those that make their moonshine, right? And then those that'll just go still buy their Coronas, you know, still buy like that Modelo. Then you got those that would go high connoisseur to like their plug, but their plug is literally a grower. You know what I'm saying? And then, but you got some people that'll go to their plug, and they gotta keep going to their plug, and they're like, yo, I gotta get something better because I'm getting higher. You know what I mean? Or I'm needing to get more high and high, and it's like, well, yeah, because you're not getting the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? The good stuff shouldn't be having you getting higher and higher and higher all the time. And that's where it comes to like source, where you're like getting your source from. So it really does kind of matter at the end of the day a little bit, like, you know, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on like where you're smoking, because yeah, your health comes into play at the end of the day, and you kind of should give a damn about it, in my opinion.
No, you should definitely ask
100%
questions.
agree.
Yeah, you should definitely ask questions, see where things come from, and just expand your knowledge as a consumer.
Yeah.
And that could be like what you like or don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What strains, what profile is fitting your needs or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just refining.
And they got programs, you know, they got programs for people. Like when you become a patient, like they got like discounts, you know, if you have certain disabilities, like it just takes a little bit of research, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh man, it's high prices. It's like there's some good stuff.
There's some help out there.
There's some good strains that'll really like medicinally get you to where you need to get, where you're like, oh man, this is the dispensary, like yeah, like you know what I mean? And then obviously your plug is gonna have some hot shit, you know what I mean? The Zazas.
Their next batch is always the best batch, you know what I'm saying? Always.
But yeah, man, it's interesting where the market's going. I think the craziest one I've seen was the dyed cannabis flower.
The dyed
cannabis. It was like yellow. It was like green. It was like purple. It was like red. It was like
looked
blue.
like popcorn. Like it
looked like
you know what I mean? How
Pop-Rocks.
people like
the colored popcorn.
do crazy stuff with pop. Like that's literally what it looked like to me. I was
And
like,
people's fingers are
that's
literally. They're like literally blue as they're like blowing it up. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Turp Reviews reviewing them all the time. This shit's funny as hell, man.
Shout out to Reviews.
He's the one that does like the, all the, you know,
All
like,
the
yo, what up with
spring
Turp
packs,
Reviews? Yeah, all the
yes,
bags. Yeah, that shit's funny, bro. Yeah, because in New York, they just shut down like, I think like
bunch of shops.
over how many shops out in New
More
York?
than half, right?
Illegal ones.
For what?
And vendors that are outside
There
of
was a
the
lot that
street,
just weren't
undercover.
licensed, and it wasn't being enforced. Like they were just letting it go.
A lot of
So,
undercover vendors.
Finally, they
too,
were just
bro.
like, we gotta put a stop to this. And so, yeah.
Madhouse.
It's been crazy, man. Like, I'm excited to see where we go as a market, though, man. We just broke through 85,000 patients.
Oh
Here
yeah,
in Utah.
I saw that.
86,000, man. So that's a
Yeah,
good
Salt Lake
number.
City's, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
so-
sure is the one that like shared it.
Yeah,
That's a
sounds
good
good.
number, yo. Like,
And that's a lot.
yeah.
That's almost
That's a whole lot of people.
200,000.
So,
That's a lot of people.
and the prices are getting a little lower. There's more discounts out there, you know what I mean, for the med cards. And the more we get people on board, the more pressure we can put, you know, on our program to get better fire, better quality out there for the people. Because that's what we try to do here at UCC, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully more brands, more
Yeah,
processors, more
there's-
licenses.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't want to see some of the big names come over? Like, you
That's
see them coming through in
definitely-
Arizona.
Definitely
Like, you see
easier
in
to
Arizona,
advocate
like, you
if
have-
more licenses
Right?
than home grow. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we're gonna advocate for home grow forever, and like we want that.
Hopefully not
over
forever.
anything. More licenses are easier to advocate for. And, like, at least we can give us that with the growth.
I want my grandson to be like, damn, I'm still trying to legalize homegrown, give up. Like, damn, no.
People were doing it before. People are still gonna be doing it. Like,
Big fact.
150,
yeah. I really hope that, honestly, more licenses come about. Because like you said, having the big names come through, also having more mom and pop shops
Yeah,
that are that are
you need
doing their own
both. Like,
thing.
yeah, you need both, in my opinion. Like, there always is a place for like the big names that have already figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why wouldn't you want them to kind of come and do their thing and thrive? And that will still help the mom and pop shops. You know what I mean? Because it's just getting more people into the door to see their product. You know what I mean? And I just think like with Arizona went crazy. I know that they have like Wizard Trees and Doja Pack and Burner and Cookies and like all like big name brands possible going through and opening up there. I want to say it was like Project Supply or something like that on Instagram that like I got like crazy like, hey, if you have like an application, send it in. Like they just like were kicking it off like that hard and big, and like I could see that doing so good in Utah. I could see like a lot of people wanting the big names, and then like I said, I mean everybody's still gonna support like local shops, mom and pop shops, like. So I just think like having that consistent source of medication of just like fire product, like that's the big thing that they have figured out. Like you get Wizard Trees here, and it's like I feel like you have year-round good flower, no matter what. Right? Whereas it's like mom and pop shop, it's like maybe they do like one indoor grow and like an outdoor grow, and so you're kind of getting like smaller batches and like less SKUs and like product, right? But like you still gotta like you gotta feed the streets. Always gotta feed the streets, for sure. And so I just love to see that as far as like a little change. And what Seth said, like having 85,000 patients register, like that's huge. That's a big step towards getting those changes and you know what I mean, like adaptations to our program.
Yeah, 1,000%. I agree with you, man. Good products, fire in, fire out. Shout out to everybody, man, listening and tuning in, man. Utah Cannabis Club, trying to put on for the people. You know what I'm saying? We're missing a couple members today. But like Wes said, the goal is to always, as a consumer, be conscious. Your intention, you know, when you're buying, whether you're buying from your trapper, whether it's your mom, dad, you know what I mean? Like Wes said, you're feeding the streets. You're doing what you got to do. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Look out for yourself. You know, you got to do what you got to do for you. Sometimes quality trumps price sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that be a barrier. You know what I'm saying? No, all medicine tastes good. You know what I mean? But find a terp profile that fits you. And yeah. So we'll be dropping more episodes. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Look out.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for listening in. This is JJ.
This is Javi.
This is Wes.
It's your boy